We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show.
Now
You're joining us at a
the
great
shortstop,
time. Felipe
Elvis.
Vasquez is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. In there at the letters 0-1. A possible winning run on second. No one out. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Ready with another two-strike offering. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number one.
Now batting, right fielder.
Runner at second, one away. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. So a runner at second, two down now. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Fouled away.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And it's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Zach McAllister takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 20.
Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Lifted in the air to center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
The catcher, Francisco Cervelli. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. To short, hit hard. Backhanded. Throw gets him, two down.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Gregory Polanco. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Hopped up. Andres has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. This one remains off square at 11 each. Now at the plate, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Third baseman.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And there's one down now. Now batting,
the
Ronald
first baseman.
Guzman. He'll look to
Ronald
bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The catcher, number 9.
So now up steps Isaiah Falefa. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Here's the 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard liner toward short. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Josh Bell the next to hit. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the 1st out.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
So striding forward now, Colin Moran. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 2.
Striding in once again, Eric Gonzalez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Liner toward right center. The relay throw, and he is in there.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Starling Marte, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Grounded weakly toward third. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. Pirates. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields as he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started.
Delino DeShields.
Michael Feliz takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Michael Feliz.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 home. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base.
Up next,
and that's just what they did right there.
The designated hitter.
Keep that guy off the base path.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Moran over to his left, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. This one remains all square at 11 each. Sean Kelly gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 27.
So stepping in, Corey Dickerson, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Comes set with the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Corey Dickerson is retired to kick off the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his 3rd hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. The 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Now the 2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Lazaro looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they've taken a 2-run lead. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Hero.
Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
hitters on point, the pitchers are making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches,
Number
and they're not
31.
doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
In now, Josh Bell. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Still only 1 out in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So
Now
the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus
Leading
far.
guard for the Rangers, the shortstop.
Here it comes now to Andrus. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right
In now
fielder,
the
number
power-hitting
30.
outfielder Nomar
Nomar.
Mazara. It was a
Ball.
flyout for
All
him in
right.
his last trip. And he takes ball 1. Hit to first. Bell brings it in. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the left
Sliding
fielder,
into the box,
Joey
Gallo. His career numbers in
Gallo.
this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. 0-1 the count. And that misses 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away.
Now
But he just
batting,
got beat with it.
number
Nice job
21.
to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Into the box, Patrick Wisdom, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Gallo is off of first with 2 away. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Pirates finally put this one to bed in 12 innings as the ball game is over. And guys, Corey Dickerson is a guy whose contributions to this team cannot be understated.
100%, Matty. He's not considered a superstar on this team, but he's a veteran and brings a lot to the table. If he could have one of his better years offensively, it's going to go a long way in helping this club get where they want to go. They're going to need him to produce without a doubt.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent homestand. Last week of ball games, they've played just really nice baseball, all facets. Find ways to win late, found ways to bash teams to death, pitched well. Let's see if the start of this road trip halts their momentum a little bit.
Batting fourth.
Standing in, Francisco Cervelli. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Gregory Polanco.
Swinging a soft liner. Odor. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready now, Josh Bell. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. First pitch of the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Corey Dickerson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And it's 1-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. At the plate, Ronald Guzman.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the end.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he'll dive back in.
Here we go. Come on now. One time. Let's go, Pirates. Let her rip.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that rhythm.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Get your pitch. No one better, buddy.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
In there, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
So it's a tight
Now
spot
batting,
here. First and
catcher,
second, one man out.
Francisco.
And that'll bring up the right-handed hitter,
Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli. But gloved by the third baseman for the out, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. On to first, a double play. With a chance to reflect on this one, Dickerson turned in a nice performance at the plate, guys.
Yeah, no doubt. We mentioned earlier how important he is to this club. It's contributions like this one today, if turned in consistently over the long haul, can really have a huge impact on this ball club, assuming everyone else is holding up their end of the bargain. I look forward to seeing some more of the same from him in the future, and I know they do as well.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show.
third
You're
baseman,
joining
number
us at a
13.
great time. Keone
Matt
Kela is on the mound looking to keep
Carpenter.
this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. Matt Carpenter is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. And right into the shift. Bell picks it up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. Luke Gregerson takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Gregory Polanco is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is,
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bader looks up, and they have taken the lead. Solo shot to right center as they grab an 8-7 lead.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Settling in now, Starling Marte. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Gregerson playing here in his age 34 season. He was a 28th round selection during the first year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now
hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready on 0-2. In there, now the throw. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, catcher.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Francisco Cervelli. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Marte stands at second with two gone. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Ozuna, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Felipe Vasquez takes the ball, please. Looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. In prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez, he's 0 for 4.
DeYoung.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Makes the play, one away.
The first baseman, number 3.
Jed Jerko. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. One out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had Jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Matt Wieters is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's a big strikeout there
now
with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez, he's 2 for 4. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. Cardinals down to their final strike here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Cervelli corrals it. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series and the ball. Pirates have been a pleasant surprise so far this season and thus sparking a contender versus pretender conversation. For more on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, their better than anticipated level of play has skeptics asking, are they for real? Well, I asked these players how they respond to a question like that, and one player simply said, ask the teams that we've been beating what they think. Now, I'd say that's a pretty compelling point, but it seems they'll have to keep up their winning ways for a while longer if they want to silence the doubters.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Corey Dickerson.
First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box now. Elias Diaz earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And that misses, ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Melky Cabrera as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Now the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Here it comes, and he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
2-2. The 2-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him off the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Colin Moran, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
and he misses it.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Digging in, Kevin Kramer. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in for his second at bat, Nick Ahmed. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out.
Now batting.
Jake
Your
Lamb
attention, please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Jake Lamb.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Comes in with an average of 265, 7 homers, and an even 20 RBIs. 1-1 the count to Jake Lamb. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. Moran on the grass. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The center fielder,
So
number
the lineup
4.
flips over and digging in. Ketel Marte, his battered pitcher line against Jamison Tyone. Just a 1 for 9. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a
Now
deep
batting,
breath. He
third
still has the
baseman,
lead, although it probably doesn't
Eduardo.
feel like it. So he can't worry about
Escobar.
how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Now batting. The
Ready
left
now for the
fielder,
Diamondbacks,
David
David Peralta. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2.
That's a ball.
Lays off 2-2 now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marte is under it. And that retires the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Your
Greg
attention,
Holland
please.
is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher,
Holland.
Jameson Taillon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. Now the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Frazier, base runner at first with 1 out. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Marte has it. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he'll pull this one in on the run as it nearly got over his head, and the runners will be forced to retreat.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Elias Diaz. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Leading leading off the inning, Wilmer Flores.
Leading up
as
for
they'll
the
look to get
Diamondbacks,
something going here and
the
even this
second
game up.
baseman,
Even though we're
Wilmer
moving into the back end of this game, they're
Flores.
only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now batting,
He just
right
sports
fielder,
that ball off the wall, and now the
Steven
question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
His batter-pitcher line against Jamison Tyone, just a 1 for 9.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Throws in time, and that's out number
now
1.
batting, first baseman,
At the plate, Christian Walker, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Now batting,
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He pulls this one into right. And Elliott down out there for extra bases. He pulls into third safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
The batter, number 13.
Entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Nick Ahmed is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is taken for a called third strike, so they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 down in the inning. Socrates Brito will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Socrates.
And he takes a called strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson's there, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. 8th inning coming up. Bucks out in front, 2-1. TJ McFarland is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
TJ.
Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter,
So digging in now, Colin Moran. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Peralta. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ketel Marte. And Dan he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Slow little roller to third. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Eduardo Escobar standing in prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Dickerson's there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the
Ready
Diamondbacks.
for another shot now.
No left
David
fielder.
Peralta. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Peralta.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So 1. Striding in to start the 9th, Kevin Kramer, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Josh Bell will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. He'll enter play at .313. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch, swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Swing and a liner, and that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
The
Boy,
center
that's a
fielder,
big
number 6.
RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 0-1. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now in the box, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Your
Keone
attention,
Kela
please.
is the man called on
Now
to close
pitching
this
for
one
the
and
Pirates.
earn a save in the ninth.
Number 35.
Stepping into the box,
Keone
Wilmer Flores.
Kela.
Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Cabrera. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Steven Souza. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch
Now
piece
batting,
of hitting. Down
first
2
baseman.
runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Striding in, Christian Walker. He singled his last time up. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
This is line to left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the
Now to the
Diamondbacks,
plate, Alex Avila.
The catcher,
He comes to the plate
Alex
as the last chance for his
Avila.
side. 2 out here in the ninth. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A ball and a strike. Souza at second with 2 down. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. So another game is in the books. Guys, what do you make of where things stand around the league as we head into June?
Matt, we are at the point in the season where certain teams have seized the mantle of front runner. If you are on one of those pace setters, you are looking to keep your stride. And if you're not, then you're trying to keep an eye on who's out in front of you and see if you can either cut into that lead or at least keep pace and not be left in the dust.
totally agree. This is usually the time when we start to see teams separating themselves a little bit, but there's a lot of season left at the same time.
If you're just joining us, it's been a pitching clinic so far, and in fact we're still looking at a possible shutout in the making. Heidi, what kind of impact does a stellar outing like this have on a club?
Matt, a dominating performance by a starting pitcher can not only take the pressure off the hitters, it also gives some needed rest to the arms in the bullpen. And it's just generally great for team morale. It'd be a real boost for this pitcher's team and his ERA if he can continue blanking the opponent the rest of the way.
Well done, Heidi. I'd say you got the job done there.
Leading
Here's
up
the second
for the
baseman, Ian
Padres,
Kinsler. He went down
the
on
second
strikes
baseman,
last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time
Kinsler.
up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Popped him up. Cervelli is under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Manny Machado now,
Manny
head-to-head against Chris Archer.
Machado.
Comes in with 15 hits in 53 ABs. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And with one out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the ninth inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the ninth inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
So we got him swinging. Manny Machado becomes out
the
number
first
2
baseman,
this inning.
Boy, there's
Eric
nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that
Hosmer.
has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight,
The
and the
left
first
fielder,
one didn't
number
do any
4.
damage. So he's not
Will
sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to
Myers.
string anything together.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Myers. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. 0-1 the count. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. San Diego down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. We mentioned earlier that this game is a road sweep opportunity, and for more on that, let's go down to Heidi Watney.
Well, we know in Major League Baseball how infectious the enthusiasm of winning can be. Coming through in this game to complete the series sweep would likely send this team's confidence soaring. And wouldn't it be satisfying to do it here on enemy turf, sending this home crowd away empty-handed? Let's see if they can get it done.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. This is line to left. Myers is there, and he has it for the out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck.
Number 5.
That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
Now
got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Hunter Renfroe due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Renfroe gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Dickerson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number
So
3,
the runner at first
second
now
baseman,
with one away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian
Kinsler.
Kinsler. Comes set, and the 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now
Next to the plate for the Padres, Austin Hedges. In prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez, he's 1 for 2. 1-0 the count. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for. Into the box now, Eric Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Eric
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Cordero coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Your
Josh
attention,
Bell
please.
Come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. He'll check in here with an average of .325, 6 home runs, and 28 RBIs. Hit on the ground to third. Machado has it to second for 1, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Now coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but
Adam
that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Here's Starling Marte. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
No balls and 1 strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over.
Ladies
Kyle
and gentlemen,
Crick is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Pittsburgh, number 30.
Digging in now for San Diego, Franchy Cordero. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
The center fielder, Franchy Cordero.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Your attention, please.
Will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Base hit, line drive into the corner. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So a double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
No balls and a strike to count. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Reyes, the runner at second with 1 away. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Here's Manny Machado now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike now to Machado. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end.
Your
Robert
attention,
Stock
please.
comes on from the
Now,
pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top
Number
of the 9th.
66.
Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Cordero is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The catcher, Francisco
Here's the
Cervelli.
catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melky Cabrera. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax?
Makes the catch, and the Padres put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. So, guys, they surrender the final game of the series they had otherwise been in complete control of.
Yeah, they were hoping for that always special road sweep, but they just couldn't pull it out in the late innings.
Yeah, but the silver lining is, Dero, they took the series, which is always good. So now they can get out of here and try to get back to the win column next time out.
Well, this premier matchup between two current division leaders has so far lived up to its billing, guys.
It certainly has, Matt, and it's not hard to imagine that these two impressive teams could potentially meet up again in October. So it's fun to get a look at them clashing here and sizing each other up.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Alex Verdugo.
Right
He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. And here's a slider for a called strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Hard hit toward the hole. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Pollock. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Verdugo leads off first with 1 away. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Now batting.
So striding in, Corey Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Your
Kyle
attention,
Crick
please.
comes on to pitch here with
Now
1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 30, Kyle.
He's ready.
Crick.
Here's the first offering. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
This one's down to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. There's 1 on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is
Ladies
over.
and gentlemen,
Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday. Scott Alexander gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
For the Pirates, the second
So the
baseman,
Pirates batting order
number
turns
44.
over and set to go. Kevin Kramer. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit out toward second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, center
One away
fielder,
here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th. And that'll bring up Starling Marte. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Taylor. And there's out number 2.
the left fielder, number 5.
Now at the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall for his career in this matchup. He's 0 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Alexander has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He'll start us off in the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Marte is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers.
In now, Cody Bellinger.
Right
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Your attention, please.
So
Now,
with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. First pitch on its way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Chisenhall moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now back.
Digging in, Max Muncy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. Vasquez stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here's the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Count still at 1-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Chris Taylor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 2-1. Dylan Floro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Los Angeles.
Ready once again, Francisco Cervelli. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Hops this one up, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Now a ground ball to Seager is short. Scooped up. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Melky Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks, and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, two-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
And that misses for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. 2 gone. At the plate, Colin Moran. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Moran.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now batting, shortstop,
into the box, Eric Gonzalez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will. Digging in now, Jock Peterson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch misses for ball 1.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Austin Barnes goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th.
David Freed.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 7 driven in.
1-1.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hard liner to center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock bats here after the 2-out success.
The center fielder, number 11.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line. Get yourself on base to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Not too often you see a changeup come across.
And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. So that ends what was quite an entertaining matchup of top dogs here, guys.
Yeah, when 2 division leaders face off, it is like 2 alpha dogs staring at each other. Unfortunately, there's only going to be room for one at the top of the pack. But it's fun to get a peek at what it looks like for these 2 contenders to tangle head-to-head.
Yeah, this was a fun matchup, and I have a ton of respect for both of these 2 teams. But what really matters is what comes of these 2 teams later in the season when championships are won and lost. I want to see what these teams have become at that point.
Should they eke out a win in this one, would extend their division lead, at least with regard to their opponent tonight, who's in striking distance in the division race.
No doubt, Matt. It's not lost on these guys that their opponents are chomping at the bit to make up some ground in this race by knocking off the top dog. These are games that carry the most weight. And when it's a close game like this one, it can also afford the team who comes out on top a big surge in confidence and momentum. Both teams are all in on this game, Matt.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Corey Dickerson. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And the pitch. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, second baseman.
Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Stepping up now, Starling Marte. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The batter,
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike 1.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Here's the 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
1-2 now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Pirates lead 1. Michael Feliz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 45, Michael.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yasiel Puig is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
The left
Yeah,
fielder,
that was
number
really
22.
well executed, Matt. A
Garrett
classic strikeout pitch.
Dietrich.
You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Count is 1-2 now. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. His career line against Jared Hughes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Schebler giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in, Melky Cabrera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Ready with the 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
On the ground for the shortstop, Peraza. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Josh Bell the next to hit. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Puig's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready now for Cincinnati. Tucker Barnhart.
For the Reds.
Time versus this
The
pitcher.
catcher.
He's a perfect
Tucker
2 for 2.
Barnhart.
Fouled off. The pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the
Your
2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Pinch hitting
Jesse
for the Reds.
Winker will pinch hit here,
Number
and he's the
33.
potential tying run.
People always talk about how important
Winker.
getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking
Now
a hitter
pitching
and
for
sending him
Pittsburgh.
packing.
Number 73.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. 0-1 the count. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Swinging and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Peraza. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Chisenhall ranging back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. Zach Duke enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
The third baseman, Colin Moore.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Duke is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark. And this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
First delivery to him on the way, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dietrich will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Gregory Polanco will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Polanco.
And it's fouled away. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. And he chased it in the dirt. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away.
Second baseman, Adam.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Here's Starling Marte. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Schebler going back to the track. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it an 8-4 ball game. And he is into second base with a two-run double.
Now batting.
And if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives two more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Michael Lorenzen takes over now with two gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Michael Lorenzen.
In now, Francisco Cervelli, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's just 1 for 13. Ready with the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Pirates 8 and the Reds 4. Richard Rodriguez, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Popped up. Bell is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. One away.
First baseman, number 19.
In is Joey Votto now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Cabrera's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Rodriguez playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Catch is made, and the Pirates have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. So the Pirates record a big division win and thus bolster their position at the top of the standings.
Yeah, and maybe just as important in a win like this is the message it sends to the team that you're trying to track down. It's a notable win, and it's definitely going to add to this team's confidence going forward.